Welcome back to the greatest adventure ever told. Last time our heroes summoned the wise spirit known as Coriander to aid them in their journey. Now that Coriander has returned to the spirit realm, these two chaps are ready to set out on adventure once again.
Hello, friend. I see you're by the mailbox. What could it mean? What could it mean?
I was taking a peek.
Oh, okay. So, should we continue on the adventure?
Down the road in peace
Well,
without being harassed.
Well, I thought you were looking at the mail because you wanted to answer the mail since we haven't done that in a long time, and I'm sure there's only going to be like 3 messages in there because we haven't answered the mail in a long time.
It's just what one of you people from patriarchy would say. Okay, let's open it.
What? let's
open it.
Let's look at the mail real quick before we continue our adventure. Yeah, I only have 4 things. Yeah, how many do you have?
2.
Okay, 2. You. I guess I'll go first since I have the most. Okay, it's quick mail. So doing a little quick mail thingy before we continue on the adventure. So, I have one from someone named The Greatest Hunt. Subject: The Greatest Chest Piece. I already don't like this letter. And he says, please put your beliefs behind you and accept this gift. And he gave me a dark iron leather chest piece.
That was kind of him.
Listen, friend. Like, I don't appreciate
Strictly
you.
forbidden in our religion.
I know, I was about to say that. I can't... Wait. What? I'm doing like a control... Wait, what? Could such a thing even be possible?
Hmm?
Look at that. Like, put it on your character using control-click.
Oh.
Look at it. It doesn't...
Where is it?
Exactly, where is it? Is it a
What?
bug? Is it a bugged item? Amazing. Oh my goodness, this is the greatest letter ever.
There really is.
I have a chest piece
Alright,
on.
temporarily revoke the rules of
Oh, I'm wearing
chest
it.
piece. Yeah, there's nothing.
I know. Wow.
Who sent that? What wizard sent this?
The Greatest Hunt. Dude, what did you do, Greatest Hunt? You broke the game.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
What kind of sorcery is this?
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, but, okay, well, even if I can't see it, I mean, I'm not allowed to wear the chest piece, so...
Yeah, them's the rules. Your own rules.
Yeah, but if you want a nice, good, you know, like, topless transmog item, you got dark iron leather. Let that be known.
It's white though, so you wouldn't be able to transmog it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shut up. I didn't know you couldn't transmog white items. Then again, I've never tried.
Oh, this isn't a learning adventure for you.
Yeah, it is. Alright, your turn, my friend. Thank you, Greatest Hunt, for the magical chest piece of invisibility.
Okay, I only have 2 pieces, because like you said, it's been so long since we checked.
Mm-hmm.
But it's from Real Girl. The subject is effort.
Oh.
And it says, it took me 5 minutes to make this character, 10 to find the mailbox in the starter area, and then I realized I needed 30 fucking copper to post mail. Here, have my pants. P.S. Shout out to the docile island boars for giving me chipped boar tusks. Nice one, boars.
Hey,
Thanks for
boars.
providing for it. So we've got 8 copper and primal pants. Let's put these on.
Primal pants.
Primal pants.
Primal panties.
Oh,
wow.
stunning.
Oh wow, look at those.
Stunning.
Stunning. Yeah, that's
Wait a minute, look at this. Okay, so cobalt ones.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that.
Primal pants.
Yeah.
They're like exactly the same, except the primal pants they have like a little bit of cloth at the bottom.
Uh-huh. Look at that. It's like you just have like shit running down your legs. And then it goes back up.
Nice. So a starter area item has more coverage than a higher level one.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I like it.
Lovely.
You see, what you don't realize is that your original pants, all that like that furry stuff, like in the front, between like the 2 like yellow thingies, that's not actually like part of like the cloth. That's actually just your like crotch hair right there.
Oh, okay. I got very straight crotch hair. I must be straightening it.
You do, my friend. You do. Ew. I just noticed that it kind of creepily matches. Anyway.
Thank you for the mail, Real Girl.
Real Girl, implying. Alright, I have another one from Mage Marie, another wizard, and the subject is Elwyn Lamb. Oh my goodness. Mrs. Mage Marie, I'm going to assume it's a Mrs. maybe, Marie. Hey Charles and Gregory, here are 2 lost creatures I hope you can take care of. I hope you can take care of them. Don't keep them both, Charles. Have a good journey, both. Lots of love. Notched Mage Marie. Charles may have heard of me.
Notch Mage Marie.
Not sure. I don't recognize the name. No, I don't. Maybe you've messaged us in the past or something.
Possibly.
Or maybe...
We have terrible memories. We're like goldfish.
Well, or maybe a stream viewer or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. Keep in mind that, when it comes to all these metals, all these emails, all these...
Take your time, friend. Don't worry.
Sorry. I'm thinking too quickly. Keep in mind that all of these letters that we get and the people we talk to on our streams and everything, blah, blah, there's a lot of names. So I'd rather tell you the truth than lie to you. Don't remember the name, my friend. I don't. But thank you. Thank you for these gifts. Oh, yes. And Mage Marie gave an Elwyn lamb and a Whoopertinger.
Whoopertinger.
A Whoopertinger.
Whoopertinger.
And apparently I'm not allowed to keep both of them.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna give you... Which one do you want? Do you want the lamb or the Whoopertinger?
Sure if I have both. I think I've already got a Whoopertinger.
But I wanted the lamb.
Well then keep the lamb then.
Alright, I'll give you the Whoopertinger.
Okay.
Such a strange name, Whoopertinger.
Whoopertinger. I think
Alright.
it's German.
I actually had that pet on my my original US WoW account.
Ooh.
Elwyn Lamb has been added to your thingy. Cool. I like it. Summon. Look.
Whoopertinger.
I like it when you click them. So happy. Oh, dude, I love the Whoopertinger.
Does it explode if I click on it, Liz?
I don't know. I don't think so. Does it?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it at the moment.
Okay.
Oh.
Mage Marie. Again, thank you. Thank you, Mage Marie. Thank you. You want to do your last one?
Yeah, this is from Durkin, and it's actually quite a good question.
Okay.
It's, hello, Mookluk and Nixxiom, whoever they are.
Okay.
He said, quick question. If Blizzard decide to put Mookluk and Nixxiom in the Warcraft movie, what actors, other than yourselves, of course, would you have play them and why? Love the videos, you guys. Rock my world. XX. X gonna give it to you. Oh, and he sent me 4 copper. Thank you. Thank you, Durkin. So,
you
who would
can
you
go first.
have play Nixxiom? Me?
Yeah, you can go first.
Play Mookluk?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mookluk is like a
Will
vile...
Smith.
Will Smith, yeah, perfect.
Will Smith.
Definitely. Danny DeVito. Oh, love Danny.
DeVito.
Danny DeVito is Mookluk.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. Brilliant. Morgan Freeman. Perfect cast.
Morgan Freeman. Nixxiom. How are you doing?
I really don't know. Like, who's like? I guess he talks with like a Cockney accent. So it would have to be someone like Jason Statham to talk with that kind of like Cockney voice, sort of. Although he's not really strong Cockney.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Jason Statham would be the best bet, but I do like the idea of Danny DeVito playing me. That'd be my personal choice, because Danny just lightens up any situation. What about you?
Well, I don't know like many actors by name. I know a good bit. I know the cringy actors, and I know the more popular ones, but...
Tommy Wiseau.
Tommy Wiseau. No.
Have Tommy Wiseau play Nixxiom.
What a story, Mookluk. No.
I go down.
How go down? How's your sex life? No. I think if I had to choose somebody, I'm sure there's a better option out there, but I don't know too many actors by name. So I'm gonna just go with the actor that I do know of that has the strongest chin. Because, the chin is the most, important part when it comes to Nixxiom, that big, strong chin.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt playing Nixxiom.
Brad Pitt. Can you imagine?
A lanky night elf.
No, hold on. A lanky night elf. No, dude, Nixxiom's ripped as shit. No, dude. But, dude, just imagine, now, Brad Pitt from, Troy version Brad Pitt,
Right.
Looking good, big, strong chin, purple. Throw those big old ears on, perfect. Brad
Looks
Pitt.
ridiculous. I'm picturing it right now. It looks ridiculous.
Yeah,
Perfect casting.
I'm kind of picturing it too. It seems kind of weird, but
What you need is Stephen Merchant with long ears. That would be Nixxiom.
Stephen Mert. I don't even know who that is, man.
He's like the super lanky guy that's in Ricky Gervais's stuff.
I
You're
don't
not
know
even
who
quite
that is.
linked to it. You are useless.
I don't know what that is. Come on, man. Shit. Come on. But yeah,
Well, there's our answer, Durkin.
I'm gonna say Brad Pitt. There's
Brad
nothing
Pitt.
nothing you can do to stop me. Hey, at least it didn't say
Brad
Orlando
Pitt,
Bloom.
Danny DeVito.
Or at least it didn't say Orlando Bloom, so you can shut your mouth. So
Just
yeah.
playing Legolas again.
Yeah, Legulius.
Legulius.
Okay, next. Oh wow. So this one's from Joel or 2. Joel or 2. Ugh. The subject is clever subject. He says, "Dearest Charles, I shall hope you must not go hungry for the rest of your journey through the dangers that you may face in the harsh terrain of Azeroth. Here, have some fresh jerky, locally farmed at Camp Narachi. How do you pronounce that? Narachi or Narachi?
No, I speak Cherokee.
Norochi. Whatever. Kind regards, your northern friend, Joloturo2. Gosh, that name. And he sent me, first of all, he sent me 69 gold. And he sent me a lot of tough jerky. Specifically, 100 tough jerky. I was going to say 120, but then people would have called me a retard. No, 100 tough jerky. Thank you, Joloturo2. What a nice gift. So much meat.
Kind man.
Mm-hmm. There's one thing I love. It's getting some good meat from a nice big man.
Get that meat. Give that meat a good old rub.
Get that meat a good old rub. What? I like meat. This guy understands.
No, you do.
Alright,
You have to gobble it up.
I have one more letter, and then the adventure continues.
Okay.
Alright. This one is from Mad Mantle. Alright, Mad Mantle. Subject, hello Charles. He says, I've been following your adventures for a while now, in the shadows. I've seen how you and your partner have overcome great dangers in the dire lands of Kalimdor. I am very proud, and now is the time for your reward. These 2 horrific pets will strike fear in the hearts of your enemies with the terrible price they go for in the auction house. P.S. Argent Dawn best server, 0 drama, I promise. Oh yes, of course.
There's never any drama on Argent Dawn.
Yeah, implying. And Mad Mantle, he sent 10 gold, and then he sent an Abyssius pet, and a Weebomination.
Oh, I know. I got really close up to the letter. I'm reading it myself.
Oh yeah, I see that. I thought you were just going to give me a little kiss on the cheek. Because I've been such a good boy.
You're a good boy.
A Weebomination? I actually don't have a Weebomination. Do you have an Abyssius?
Let me check.
Abyssius.
I do have an Abyssius. I think it came from someone on a previous episode.
Well here, I'm going to give you this Abyssius.
Okay, I'm going to have 2 Abyssiuses.
Yeah, Abyssius this is.
Abyssii.
Abyssii. There you go.
Thank
Take
you.
it. Need a Weebomination.
Thank you for the Abyssiuses.
Oh, cool. Dude, he is. Ah, dude, I love him.
That's mine.
Cool. Mad Mantle, my friend, thank you. Thank you for the horrific pets. We will use them well to strike terror into our enemies. I promise. Yes. And thank you for the 10 gold. Can't forget that. Alright.
10 gold?
10 gold. And I ain't sharing that. That's my money.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, are you ready? Ready to continue?
Yep, we gotta take the flight path again.
Yep. Alright, here comes the jump cut now. Oh, suddenly we're in Fairless. Oh, here we are. Oh, we're back. We're back.
That was some kind of temporal warp right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dude, I'm a mage, man.
Oh yeah, you're a mage, my mistake.
I class changed. I paid for that.
Oh look, I just realized Abyssius has like a little light ring around him.
Yeah, he does.
Dude, we'll take him to that new dungeon in the alpha that has the darkness stuff.
Yeah, there you go. I had to put away the Weebomination because he was really loud.
It was really loud and interrupting the recording.
I know. So rude. I swear. We need to go south. That's where I'm going. Just so you know. Just so you know, friend.
Okay, I'm following your lead. So, by the way, friend,
Okay.
as we said before the stream, I had to resub using real life currency
Yeah.
for World of Warcraft for this
Welcome
video.
to my world.
because for the last almost year I've been using the WoW token.
Mhm.
I've been buying it with gold that I had stockpiled on my characters, but because I haven't been playing enough, I haven't been accumulating enough gold to afford the 86k gold price here on the EU servers.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty high. So my question is, since we've been doing other stuff, have you been playing any other games recently besides World of Warcraft? Anything that you would recommend people listening would check out?
No, I just play WoW.
You just play WoW, yeah?
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, dude, look, a little tiny Yeti pet. Stunted Yeti.
Oh.
Ew. I don't like it. There's another one. Any other games of WoW? Lately I've been playing a few games. I've been playing, I just beat Outlast the other night.
Oh yeah, on your stream.
Yes, on my stream I beat Outlast, and I beat Outlast Whistleblower, and that was a lot of fun. I admit, however, when it comes to playing a horror game, for all of you aspiring streamers out there, if you ever play a horror game and like you have a nice little handful of people watching you, it's not really that bad, because it's kind of like you're not playing alone, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like you're just sitting alone in the dark, and oh my goodness, aggroing
Sorry,
everything.
attack me.
So like every time like something spooky would happen, I could just like look at the chat and see all like the Kappa Pride spam and all that shit.
Kappa.
Yeah.
Grey face Twitch man.
Little gray face little gray face man.jpg, yeah. Yeah, I could see that, and it would just, yeah. So I've been playing that. It was a lot of fun. My friend Little Ben really loves Outlast, and he's always wanted me to play through it, and so I did, and I'm happy that I did. Been playing Ark. Ark has been pretty fun.
I've actually played Ark myself.
Yeah, we've been playing together. We have our own little server.
So for those listening and they don't know what Ark is, it's like a survival game, one of those many survival games. But the twist with Ark is it's on an island filled with dinosaurs.
Yes. So one minute you're building your little shitty hut out of like out of like little twigs and rocks and leaves, and the next second you're getting eaten by a T-Rex.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I'll give the example of when me and we wanted to go live in the snow biome.
Oh yeah.
So I flew down on a giant bird and picked Nixxiom up and flew off to the north. Now we had to take occasional pit stops to let the bird recoup stamina, and we sat down because you need to get some water, I believe.
Yeah, so it's thirsty.
Get your water levels up. And we sat down and it was pitch black and it was in the middle of this forest. Oh look, the distress beacon.
Distress beacon? Hey.
So we sat down in this forest in the dark, and you went off to the water to get a little sip.
I took like 2 steps.
And I got off the bird to just have a look around, and then all of a sudden in the dark we just heard this thump, like approaching us, and we're like, oh god, what is that? And then I lit a torch, and in the darkness there was just this T-Rex head staring at us from between the rocks, and we were like, ah!
Dude, it was like for me, like I was right down by the river, and like to kind of describe the environment, it was like a river, and like along the shore it was just like all these rocks. So like I was standing on these rocks. Oh dude, someone just said, hey there buddy, need an active PvP
same.
and PvE guild? No.
Satsuma. We're lone wolves.
We're trying to get Hippogriff Moisek here.
Moisek, okay.
Moisek. I don't know if it drops from these guys because it doesn't say it drops from these guys. Wait, you have to play... Oh. You have to use the little drum thingy on them. Oh. This thing. Oh. Hey, it's that thing.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we shit ourselves seeing that T-Rex. We made a quick run for the bird. I jumped on it, grabbed Nixxiom, and flew off into the sky with a T-Rex biting at us. So that was pretty fun.
Well, like from my perspective, it was like I was just like getting like my drink of water, and all of a sudden, like I heard the thumping. I just looked I looked to my left, and there was this massive T-Rex head just like right there. And I was like, that's a female T-Rex! That's a female T-Rex! I was like, pick me up! Pick me up!
No sudden moves.
Yeah, they can sense movement.
Fortunately, that's not how the game works. But then what happened? We went off to the north, and we were like, hey, we finally made it all the way to the icy tundra. And then what happened? You got killed by a wolf and eaten, and I died of hypothermia. Wonderful. What a wonderful game.
Well, you forgot the best part. I I got killed by a wolf, right? And then I respawned at like the little bed that we made, and then you got on like Sir Feathers, our bird, and then like for revenge, you went and like grabbed the wolf in like the bird's talons, and you lifted him up like 1,000,000 miles into the air, and you were like, this is what you get, and then you dropped him, and I was like right beneath you, like ha ha ha, like here he comes, he's gonna like explode on the ground and die. Then like the wolf just like was like, oh, he's coming down. I was just waiting to like, you know, chop him up, collect his meat and all that stuff, and he just hit the ground. Boop. I don't know, there's like a bug or something, he didn't take any damage.
Yeah.
Then he landed on his feet, and he just looked at me and just killed me.
Wolves always land on their feet, that's the saying, right?
Oh, of course, yes. But yeah, dude, he just landed, like he just didn't even give a shit, just turned to me and killed me. It was great. Like, I was like, oh. It's like, he gave me this look. He gave me this look of, you really think you could stop me? What'd you say?
Invincible. I said eventually we died. I believe, like, didn't we try and return home, but something happened, like, you like, slipped out of the bird's hands or something?
No,
and
we
you
just
fell
got
into a
froze to
pack
death.
of carnivores and got eaten.
No, we just froze to death.
Oh, okay, that was it. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of another time when we just died then.
Mm-hmm.
We just froze.
It's a fun game. It's
That's
one of those
pretty
games where it produces a lot of stories.
Lesson learned, the snow area is pretty much a high-level zone.
You know, someone asked me recently what my favorite kind of game was on the stream. My favorite kind of game is a game that produces a lot of stories. Yeah. There
So
we
a
go.
good in-depth RPG.
Yeah, a good in-depth RPG that you can play with like your friends, or, you know, just a game that creates a lot of really memorable experiences. So many stories. Yeah. But yeah, so I've been playing Ark. Let's see what else I've been touching lately. Played like a few random games on the stream, but nothing like interesting. Just like random like $1 games that someone had given me. I was like, this is okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't remember the names or anything.
Like little Steam games, or like little arcade games, or...
Little arcade games, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
just like little racing games and stuff. That's pretty much it, unless I'm forgetting something. I don't think so. That's pretty much it. Have you been playing anything other than what we just mentioned?
The only game I've played besides World of Warcraft at the moment is the original Dark Souls, the
Of course.
Prepare to Die edition. And that was a lot of fun. That was actually quite a lot of fun to stream.
Streamed it.
Yeah. Because, well, it's like you say, there's a lot of interaction with chat. I mean, chat, playing Dark Souls games, it's basically like you're enjoying watching someone suffer. So chat gets to enjoy themselves and watch me die over and over. Mainly to being knocked off of buildings and falling to my death, stuff like that. So that was a lot of fun, and I'm probably going to continue the playthrough maybe tomorrow, as of this recording. Try and get up there.
I know a lot of people were asking if you would play Skyrim on the stream. You ever thinking about playing Skyrim?
I have thought about playing Skyrim. I mean, like, a lot of people, I do wonder if, like, Skyrim's going to draw that much attention. I mean, it's a game that most people are very familiar with, and it's not a game that has, like,
It's old.
Yeah, well, it's old. It came out the same year as the original Dark Souls, but Dark Souls has this thing where, like, you kind of enjoy watching the player struggle. Skyrim's not really that tricky of a game, really. So I wonder how interesting it would be as a game to stream. Like, there's no challenge to overcome. There's nothing to keep the audience entertained, really, besides yourself.
That's true, yeah.
But I would like to play it. I'd love to have a chat with the stream chat about, like, Elder Scrolls lore and stuff like that.
One game that I played on the stream, which I'm actually doing a review for it right now. Spoilers. It's a game called Jotun. I don't know if you even know what that is.
I do know you, and I've seen like Noble play it.
Okay. Yeah, Jotun. I played it on my stream, and it was very similar to what you're describing. It's a game where there's a lot of struggle, and the chat just, is laughing at you, like, haha, you died. And then you get to say, why don't you come here and do this? Why don't you come here and try it? So I'm doing a review of that game. Probably one of my favorite little indie games that I've played in a while. Really awesome art style, really fun boss fights and stuff. So really cool game. So I'm doing a review of it, talking about the goods and the bads of it, of course.
Yeah.
And Yeah, so, I mean, I haven't played it recently. I beat it on the stream, though, like about a month or two ago. I'm not sure. Something like that. And I've always wanted to review it, but only lately have I actually grown the balls to review things. So, yeah.
Okay.
Did you get all those birds, by the way?
No, I still gotta get a few more.
Okay.
This one.
Alright.
Well, I'm looking forward to the release of the next Dark Souls game I think it's in a couple of weeks, actually.
Yeah, dude, Dark Souls 5.
Dark Souls 5, the redark...
The redarkening. Dark Edition.
The Dark Edition, yeah. The Prepare to Suffer Eternally Edition.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 3 launches April 12th, I think. I'm looking forward to that. But have you seen all the stuff about Dark Souls 3 that they've given like YouTubers and streamers access to the full game already? Like,
well, actually, but go on.
I was gonna say like that. So people have already seen like the ending of the game. Well, they've already seen full playthroughs because for some reason the publishers or the developers decided to give access to certain people extremely early. It's a very odd choice to do. And so you're seeing like videos starting to flood YouTube that are filled with, gameplay of bosses that maybe you wanted to encounter yourself. So I'm doing my best to avoid looking up anything. Because I would like to go into a Dark Souls game completely blind for a change.
I'll say this about Dark Souls. I remember I tried to play the first one. And I played it. It was a little bit after it came out. And I tried to play it with a mouse and keyboard.
Impossible.
Impossible. Yeah. And some people have been like, oh, I played it with the mouse and keyboard. And I was like, I don't believe it. And so, we're terribly optimized, of course. Yeah,
you have to install a mod called DS Fix in order for it to run well.
Yeah, or just have a controller.
Yeah, and a controller as well.
Yeah, I don't have a controller. I like the mouse and keyboard. But anyway, like, yeah, Dark Souls, I tried to play it. It was, of course, at the time, very poorly optimized for mouse and keyboard, so I wasn't able to play it. But and I never really gave a shit after that, even though people would talk about it, and I'd be like, yeah, whatever, it's not the one game. But I admit that I remember I was watching your stream where you were playing Dark Souls, and you got to the part where you beat the like the little intro area, and then you get on like the giant bird thingy, and then you like fly away. And I guess we should actually go this way.
Oh, there's a hippogriff I'm gonna murder over there quick.
Okay. You like flew on the bird, and then you landed in that like kind of very gray, mountainous like landscape.
Firelink Shrine, yeah.
Yeah, whatever it's called, I don't know.
Lordran is the name of the land.
What?
Lordran.
Lordran.
It's the name of the game world, or the zone that takes place in.
Well, I mean, like, I just remember, like, when you landed there, I don't know, like, I was watching the game, and I'm someone that, like, I'm a big fan of, like, I like RPGs that, like, give you this sense of, like, big adventure. And, I don't know, like, something about watching that one part, like, when you landed there, I don't know, there's just something, like, clicked in my head, like, in my subconscious, and I was like, this looks pretty cool. I kinda wanna play this
Dark
now.
Souls is great with its scenery and, sort of just, like, setting the mood for adventure. I mean, like, I love Firelink Shrine, that's the area that you were talking about there. Because, I'm sure you noticed that watching the stream, Dark Souls is a very quiet game. Like, the only time music plays is during a boss fight, or in like a zone where there's something special about it. And Firelink Shrine being sort of like the hub of your adventure, it's one of those areas, and it plays this very, very kind of like melancholy, like music piece, very sad, very mournful. And the first NPC you see there is just that asshole that sits on the brick, and if you go up and talk to him, he just taunts you about how you're undead and how he's given up on his adventure and how you're probably going to die and suffer. Sets the mood perfectly. It's a horrible world.
I also never even got far enough to realize that I was an undead. I was like, what?
That's the start of the game, when you see that you're made of beef jerky.
I don't even remember the start of the game. I don't remember anything about the game. It's been so long. It's been years.
Oh, okay.
The game came out in 2011.
Yeah, you're undead, or you're going hollow.
Going hollow.
Going hollow.
But yeah, I mean, it definitely looked interesting. It's a game that, I mean, I might actually go and purchase like a game controller and like give it a try. Play through it.
It's a lot of fun.
The only problem with me and like playing games is like I have so I have such little free time.
Mm.
I mean, and when I do have free time, I like to fill that free time by like doing something like productive.
Yeah.
And so like I don't know, like whenever I'm like playing like a game or anything, I mean I can play a game and I'll enjoy it, but like after a while I will start getting that feeling of like, okay, like I need to be doing something more worthwhile, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean like even like people have been asking me about Black Desert Online. They were like, oh, you know, you playing Black Desert Online? You playing Black Desert Online? I'm like, no, I don't. I haven't even touched it in like
Since doing your
while.
review.
Since I did my review, yeah, I haven't even touched it.
Impression?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had any time to play it. I think
I've actually received that question as well because they noticed that I was in your impressions video.
Yeah.
Because I have Black Desert as well, but I really haven't played it at all. Mainly because I need to upgrade my computer in order to run it well, but I just don't really have much time to invest in another MMO right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, between YouTube, I mean, it's like I do YouTube and, of course, you know, streaming as well, and I do a lot of, like, stuff in the background that, you know, a lot of, like, personal stuff, building things and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, and also I'm trying to, I'm on my, like, weight loss routine, so I try to, you know, as much as possible, I try to get off the computer as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because when your job is sit for 10 hours a day, you know. Anyway, you guys out there that are trying to lose weight, that you have a job, like, oh, you need to stand, like maybe like you're a cashier, like a stock person. I don't know. You guys have an edge over someone like me whose job is to sit all day. So you guys have a little edge. But yeah, we also let's turn in that distress beacon at the back of this cave.
Into the cave.
Yeah.
Murder our way through.
Let's play Cave Explorers, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, ew. But, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I haven't, one game that I really wanted to play through, but I haven't even had the time to play through it. Even though I've really wanted to, is The Witcher 3.
Yeah, I know. Well,
It's
you're
like,
the one who convinced me to purchase my version, and I think I've got through the game before you have.
Yeah, I'm not even, I'm not even that far into it. I've only got to play, like, in all this time, I mean, it's like, it's a game that I really, really, really want to play, but in all this time, I've only got like 3 hours of gameplay on it. I mean, I'm not even that far. So,
It's a very good game. I think they're going to release their second piece of DLC soon.
No, really, yeah, isn't it called, Blood and Wine or something like that?
Yeah, that's I think. They released their first one back in October, and that one was really good.
Oh my goodness.
So, this one's apparently even bigger.
Ooh. Report him to safety. Okay. Or escort him to safety. Whoops. Alright. But yeah. What about like games that you're looking forward to? Because I'll tell you, there is one game that I'm looking forward to. And when it does come out, I'm going to warn everybody in advance that watches my stream and they watch Random Game Day, which is every Thursday. Man, I gotta clear my throat. It is Bannerlord. Mountain Blade Bannerlord.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna be streaming the shit out of that game. I'm
yeah,
like,
I know
that.
You're a fan of Warband.
That is a game that I will put aside time to play. That is a game I'll put aside a ton of time to play. 'Cause I loved Mountain Blade. I would say Mountain Blade is probably one of the best games I've ever played.
Last time I played it, I got beat by a band of hooligans, and then I got captured, and I was like, oh, fuck it, I'm done.
There's definitely like a lot of things that could be improved in the game. That's why I'm really hoping like in Bannerlord they improve a lot of stuff. Like, I would really like the ability to kill lords and kill kings.
Was that not a thing in the first game, or second game, or whatever it was?
No, you could like capture a lord, but you couldn't kill them. And like, for example, like if you wanted like your own kingdom, then again, I'm pretty sure you can't do this. I'm like 99% sure. If you wanted like your own kingdom, like you couldn't like, for example, like become like a vassal in like an already existing kingdom, like let's say the Nordic kingdom, and then like gain a ton of renown and then betray the king, kill him, and become the new king. You couldn't do that. Not to my understanding anyway. I'm pretty sure, I'm 99% sure you couldn't do that. You'd have to just go and make your own kingdom, which was pretty tough. Well, it was always tough for me because everyone would just attack me.
There he goes.
There he goes. Whee.
Oh, wow.
Where are we going? We're going up.
Yeah,
Okay.
back to hand stuff in.
Yeah. So there's definitely a lot of stuff that could be improved. Sieges were obviously kind of a big joke in that game, but
Yeah.
Mountain Blade, I fucking love that game. Like, holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, and Viking Conquest was pretty good too after it got patched.
Yeah.
Because a little short story. I remember I bought the Viking Conquest DLC. And I was like, oh, Viking Conquest, this is so cool. So, naturally I went and I was an evil pagan of Sweden, and I was like going to terrorize the UK because, fuck British people.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck those guys. And so I rode my boat down there, and the game was just it was so buggy, and it was the balancing in the game was terrible. I mean, it was pretty bad. And I remember I stopped playing it, and then I went to play it again like months and months and months later, and I saw that literally, because I looked at the last day I played, literally the day after I stopped playing, they released this huge update where they fixed the game.
Oh,
and
right.
they balanced everything, and they fixed all the bugs. Like, people were flying around in the battlefield and up in the air and stuff.
Oh.
I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, literally the day after I stopped playing. It was back in May of 2015.
Yeah.
The next day they had fixed it. And I was like, oh my gosh, talk about poor timing. Because I played it again, I loved it. But yes, Bannerlord.
Well, for me, besides Dark Souls 3, there's not really much I'm having, or I'm keeping my eye on. I'm still waiting on that Elder Scrolls 6 announcement.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll come eventually, one day.
Mm-hmm.
But,
you think it'll be as successful as Skyrim, though?
well, Fallout 4 was just as successful as past. I think it was even more successful than past Fallout games. I do worry, if, Fallout 4... There's a lot of stuff in it that I'm not really a fan of in RPGs, for instance, I didn't really like the idea of the talking protagonist and the very limited speech options that you got because of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like the Mass Effect way of doing it, where they have the little wheel, and then there's 2 words, where it's say you get a moral choice where it's it says something like, say no, say yes to someone, agree or disagree. And you're like, okay, I disagree with this person. Commander Shepard shoots them in the face. It's like, I thought you just meant disagree. But I don't like that style of speech choices. If Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, I hope it doesn't have a talking protagonist. It's going to feel very odd, I think, in the Elder Scrolls universe to have a talking protagonist. If it's like Skyrim, it's fine. I've been playing some Morrowind recently with a graphics overhaul mod, and there's a lot of the old RPG elements that I like in that game. I understand that they're not going to really fly when it comes to mainstream audiences.
Like a reading,
yeah, and there's stuff like that, and there's a whole lot of different skill trees. But I liked how in-depth it was. There was definitely more skills and more things to do, more creative ways to play. For instance, just go check out Morrowind speedruns. I mean, they're amazing how people complete the game in 5 minutes.
I've seen it.
It's amazing how people do that. But yeah, I hope if Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, it kind of... I don't know, if it's like Skyrim, I think I'll be happy. I think Skyrim walks the perfect line between kind of appealing to mainstream audiences and keeping the RPG elements. I know a lot of people gave Skyrim stick for being it's so dumbed down compared to other RPGs, but I actually think it strode the line perfectly between... Where are you going, by the way?
I'm looking for these ogres.
They're up this way. I think they're actually in Dire Maul.
Yeah, I guess they're all in Dire Maul. Let's go.
But yeah, I think Skyrim did a good job straddling the line between kind of a game for everyone and an RPG, because the best way I can describe it is a lot of people are kind of put off by RPG games. I have a... Oh, what happened to my...
Look at this pet right here, another fairy dragon.
Cute.
Is that... I mean... Sometimes, I don't know, I'm not a pet collector, but it's right here in the middle of this place, and sometimes... Oh no, it can't be a rare pet, 'cause there's another one right there. sometimes I'm like, is this like, what if this is a really rare pet? And we're just like walking by it, like it looks so cool.
Save it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, this is such a cool looking pet. Like, what if it's super rare?
What if it's rare?
Yeah, I mean, like,
Dude, look, a pile of shit. What if it's rare?
Dude, it'll be like, and then someone will leave a comment like, dude, like that was the nether fairy dragon. It only spawns like once every year.
So
when
let's
it's like during at 22:39 o'clock. Like it only spawns during this time, and you just walked past it. You fucking morons. It's worth 10 billion gold on the auction house.
Oh well, someone else can get it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. What was I saying? Like, basically audiences for like RPG games. Like I have a friend who, put it like bluntly, I suppose he doesn't give a shit about RPGs. Like he thinks all RPGs are turn-based. Like when I say like, hey, you should try this game out, I say to him, you should try Skyrim, you might enjoy it. He's like, is it turn-based? It's like, no, not every RPG is turn-based. I'm serious, right? But he loves games like Call of Duty and Halo and stuff like
Carl on Duty.
Yeah, exactly. But Skyrim, I mean, he played it a bit and he said it was quite fun. But I know lots of people who are like him that they don't like RPGs, but they kind of like Skyrim, even though it is an RPG.
Yeah.
It's because Skyrim, I think, it hit the nail on the head perfectly as like a game for people who like RPGs, but also for people who don't like RPGs. Like it was a very soft RPG.
I think the only thing with Skyrim that, I mean, or well, the next Elder Scrolls game that I want to see is, I will say that the only thing about about Skyrim that I did not enjoy is that, I mean, you even had to like download mods just to fix this in quotes if you found it something worth fixing. It's the fact that like the game wasn't really that hard.
No.
I mean, I played it on the highest difficulty and it wasn't even that bad.
The thing with Skyrim's difficulty is
it's all about health scaling.
Health numbers.
Yeah.
I think I had that chat with you about like, oh yeah, I installed a really cool mod the other day where it's like you get a really cool suit of armor, but to do it you have to do a quest line that the mod designer had implemented. And I swear to God, all mod designers need to fucking stop doing this. But they put in their items on these boss mobs, and they're like, I swear to God, they sit there and they're like, I want my boss mob to be really hard. I want it to be a challenge. So that basically means when you get there, the boss mob has like 5 million health, and you have to stand there for ages just clicking, smacking away at them, because it's not difficult, but it is incredibly tedious to just stand there wailing away at the mob. It's like, please mod designers, please stop doing that. Please.
I've always thought about doing like a video on my channel that's kind of Skyrim related, like maybe calling it like, this is how I play Skyrim. Because for me, the mods that I've installed, I've installed some like custom quest mods, but I never like looked at where they begin or anything.
Back by the way, these guys are different mobs.
Yeah, that's true.
Outside our mob zone.
Well, we need to get the ogre mage. We need to capture him.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just capture one of these ones.
I guess so. Yeah,
one,
we just gotta weaken one. So you attack it.
Alright.
You. I won't attack it.
I just hit him with this.
There we go.
Nice. Oh, he's so tiny.
I don't know. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. Nice.
Okay, good. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, because I mean, like, with all my Skyrim mods, most of them are all, like, immersion mods. Like, some very simple ones, like Snowy Footsteps, which is something that should have been in the original game, in my opinion. All the way to things like hypothermia. Hypothermia was a good one. You actually need to, like, wear, like, insulating clothing in cold areas, otherwise you're going to freeze to death. I think one of the best mods, though, that I found was Skyrim, and I don't remember what it's called. Maybe someone in the comments could say, like, oh, it's called this. It was a mod that, it might have just been called Skyrim NPCs, but something like that. But what it did is it added, like, a ton of custom NPCs to the world, maybe, like, 50 or something.
Yeah.
And these were NPCs that all had, like, these, they had quest lines attached to them. They were fully voice acted by, like, professional voice actors and stuff. And They were awesome. Like, I found this one guy, and the mod stands out to me because of this one guy. I found this one dude in a tavern in Whiterun, just randomly, and he's a bard. And so he like I met him, talked to him for a bit, and then I had him. We kind of like engaged on this quest where like I went to like go find like his flute that he had lost. And I went and got his flute, and then suddenly he could like sing songs, and he had a really like colorful personality, and he had his own little backstory, and the music that he actually played and like the songs that like the voice actor sang were actually really good. I was like, whoa.
Nice.
And then like I went and got his little drum, and then he could play new songs, and then like the lyre, and he could play more songs, and so on and so forth. And again, they had like this little backstory behind them, and really, really awesome mod. Best
That's very
NPC
cool.
edition mod I ever had.
I always remember that mod where it was like an entire expansion to the game. Falskar, I believe it was called, where the guy designed an entire new island filled with quests and factions and fully voice-acted NPCs and everything. It was really good.
Wasn't that the guy who he made that mod, and he did it to like show Bethesda that he could be a game developer, and then he got hired by them?
I'm actually not sure what happened. I think he did make it. I think you're right about that first part. I don't know if he actually got hired by them or not. But
Because I saw a news article about it.
yeah, I do remember he made it to prove that he could like design games. He could design Bethesda games, so he could use their tools to create it. I hope he got the job. That would have been great. Don't actually know how it ended up.
I have a mod that I made for Skyrim.
Oh really?
I do actually, yeah.
Oh, what was it?
I actually might make a video about it at some point because I never finished it, but I will finish it, and then if I do finish it, it's on my list of things to do. I'll actually make a video about it and put a little download link. It is, you have Nixxiom in the game as a follower.
Oh great.
Pretty simple, but you have Nixxiom, and he's a follower, and he's fully voice acted and everything, and as you walk around your adventures in the world killing dragons, he just calls you an idiot the whole time.
Wonderful. Oh, it's just like that little video you just...
I was about to say, it's like a demotivational combat pet, but in this case, it's a demotivational combat follower.
So what did he look like? What race was he? A dark?
He was a dark elf, and he was wearing I posted a screenshot of it on my Facebook a long time ago. But he was a dark elf, and he was wearing like Daedric armor with like a black hood.
Oh right.
And yeah, I never got to the point where I input the video or the audio in, but I had him as a follower. He'd follow me around, and you click him, and he'd be like, yes.
Yes.
And he'd help you fight.
Tell me
His name was
rumors.
Nixxiom. And you could find him at where did I have him spawn at? He spawned in River Run. Yeah, that's right, River Run. But that was just a test. I was thinking I'd actually put him like back in like a cave somewhere. And then like he'd be like sitting next to like a dead Mukluk body.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, what's up? It's like, oh, you want me to come with you? Like, okay, I'll come. It's like, oh, this? Oh, don't mind him.
Don't mind
Hey,
him,
level.
he's just sleeping.
He's just sleeping. Hey, we did it. What time is it? Let's see. We still got some time. Alright. But yeah, Skyrim.
What do I want
great.
as my reward? Ah, a new helmet?
No.
Wonderful.
You use a helmet and you have a little piece of tissue paper on
I
your
leveled up.
face.
I got last stand.
Ugh.
Ah, it's a new helmet. It looks exactly like my other one, but it's changed colour.
Nice. But it'll never be a piece of tissue paper.
It's red though. It's a bucket.
Let's see. What do you got? The Ruler's Dire Maul. Might of the Stone Wall. Perilous. Oh my gosh, go back into Dire Maul. Are you
Disrupt
serious?
Cho'Gall's Twilight Sermon. Oh, I've never actually done this.
Yeah, me neither. What's
Heard all
this?
about Cho'Gall being in Dire Maul, but I've never actually done this quest to see it.
Yeah, me neither. Well, let's go see it.
Let's go see Cho'Gall.
We still got time.
Still got some time. Let's wrap it up with Cho'Gall. I haven't seen Cho'Gall for such a long time.
Alright.
Since I killed him in Twilight Bastion years ago.
I feel like when it comes to Skyrim, I feel like we've talked about Skyrim before on The Greatest Adventure.
We
but I
have.
don't
We
know.
mentioned it with Brutal when he was on. We mentioned it
yeah.
every now and again.
Yeah, Skyrim.
We mentioned it way back in one of the first episodes as well when we were running around the Barrens.
No, really?
Yeah.
Let's see. Everyone's like yelling, ah, Cho'Gall. That sermon's already going on. Holy crap.
Wow.
Jeez.
Who has given you power?
Cho'Gall. Yeah, let's see. What other things have? Let's see. I mean, I mentioned earlier that when it comes to like Mountain Blade, that's one of like the best games that I've ever played. What would you say is probably the best game you've ever played? Like,
it would
hands
probably,
down.
I actually had this question asked on stream earlier. I probably would say...
Don't say WoW.
I was going to say, like, it is one of the Elder Scrolls, but I wouldn't say it was Skyrim. Just for me personally, I would say probably Oblivion. Like, considering how funny the faces are in that game and how terrible some of the voice acting is. That was the game that got me into Elder Scrolls, and that's probably the one that I sank the most time into. So, I'm probably going to say the best game I've ever played is probably Oblivion.
Dude, I'll never forget the first time I played Oblivion.
No, really?
Like, I played it, had no idea what to do, and then I stopped playing it. And then I remember I went back to it, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to play through the whole main quest line. And I played through the whole main quest line. It took like less than, like pretty much took like an hour. It took like no time at all, and I was like, that's it? I was like, what a dumb game. And then I met a guy named Aruno, who I used to do videos with back in the day, and he explained to me that, you know, the point of the Elder Scrolls game isn't always like, you know, it's not always about the main quest line, it's everything around it at the same time.
I actually think in Elder Scrolls, minus Morrowind, in Oblivion and Skyrim, the main quests have been the weakest, I actually think.
Yeah, the main quest line in Skyrim was, interesting.
It was good up to the point where you don't even fight the main villain. You can just sit back, relax, and let a load of spirits kill him.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even really think it was... I mean, like, one of the things that they, like, constantly were talking about, like, in the trailers and in the teasers, they were like, oh, like, you're a dragonborn, but, like, what does that mean? And I was like, that means that you're a guy with a dragon soul and you have to go kill all the...
Means you were birthed out of a dragon vagina.
Yeah, it's like, but what does it mean? And I was like, it means that you are the one to go and kill Alduin. Yeah. And then, like, in the game, it's like, they're like, oh, it's like, oh, like, you're the one that's destined to, like, defeat the World Eater. And it's like, yeah, duh.
I would actually like to point out, though, that you haven't played the DLCs, have you?
Oh, this way.
Oh.
DLCs? No, I have not. Oh, but, wait, I have played Hearthfire.
Oh, wonderful, you built that house.
I did build that fucking house. It's a nice house. Too bad you can't, like, place anything without breaking everything.
Yep. But yeah, I think, oh wow, what is going on in here?
I don't know. Quick, tell your story.
There he is. Basically, oh, too late.
Oh shit.
Let's go check it out. I'll continue in a second.
Yeah, I've never seen this.
The Twilight's hammer is the instrument of this grand destruction. The method of glorious annihilation.
Tear aside the veil. Open your mind to emptiness.
Through us will you find true power. Join us.
Join us.
And be granted strength beyond strength.
Strength. His strength. His might.
That was cool. Oh wow, look down below us.
Yeah, I know. You just noticed?
Yeah. So what are we... Sermon disrupted. Are we just meant to jump down?
Oh my gosh, let's do it.
Okay.
YOLO.
Behold,
Oh yeah, he's carrying talking.
the world you see before you has been judged by water, earth, air,
Fire, water, earth, air.
before the elements.
Burn and drown and crush and suffocate.
Join us and embrace the inevitable end.
The Master's power calls.
You will be reborn, stronger than flesh.
Strength beyond form. Power in the infinite.
Swear your allegiance.
He goes on for a while, doesn't he?
I know.
Once he
Holy
sees
crap.
he wants and hunger.
And you will be remade.
Maybe I meant to get closer.
Wait. Infidel.
Wait. Oh, he's...
A heathen among
A
don't mind
heathen
me.
among us.
You show yourselves, my ogres.
Oh, here we go.
Slay this insect.
blood for the Master.
Oh, this is actually quite cool.
Suffering.
Battle time.
Yeah, or you fight like one guy. I thought we were gonna fight all those guys behind us. He was like, oh, one AoE.
Maybe they all jumped down. I think.
No,
Oh, we've got a friend here.
no, we got... Yeah.
Aquaman.
Oh, cool. Look at this ogre. He has a little beard.
Yeah.
He's got a little Mongolian mustache, too.
Stain my hands with your blood.
Oh, is Cho'Gall gonna fight us?
No way.
Oh. Okay. Oh,
Oh, I'm frozen.
me too.
You didn't really stain your hands with my blood.
Flaming pillar of something.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
crap. What do I do?
Flaming pillar of doom. A piercing war cry echoes through the mall.
Oh no, it's that one guy from earlier. Oh yeah,
Oh,
her.
it's her!
Cry Havoc.
Cry havoc, brother and sisters. For the Horde.
Yeah, get him, Stonewall
Yeah,
Raiders.
kick his ass. Oh, we're free.
Get Cho'Gall. Oh man. Oh man.
How about you?
How about the knave? Oh my goodness, it's so epic and exciting.
Oh, he's
Or-
dizzy.
Focuses her might.
I'll show you true power.
Dude, who needs to do Cho'Gall in the raid when you can just do it
Yeah.
here?
You can just come here and he stands here and wobbles. Oh,
Yeah.
he did it again.
Enjoy your hollow victory, insects.
The darkness comes.
May it console you as your world rots.
Bye.
Oh. Ogres are dancing.
Wasn't that nice?
That was pretty cool. I like that event.
Never done that before, so that was something new to see.
Alright, let's follow her.
Let's go. So that was fun. What were we talking about beforehand? Now I've completely forgotten.
You were telling a story about, I don't know.
Shit!
Who cares?
Who cares? It was something to do with Elder Scrolls, but I've forgotten now.
I like this place.
Yeah, I like it here too. Oh, where are you? Oh, you're over there.
Over
There's a
here.
slight phasing thing.
I'm not exactly sure how you get out of here, but I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about Dire Maul. It's kind of like a little bit of a maze.
Yeah, I like this place. Feels very claustrophobic in here.
I know. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say this is my favorite place in WoW, though. That would be the hidden laboratory underneath Raven Hill, because holy
Oh, yeah.
crap, first time I found that. Amazing.
Yeah, that place is cool.
E.
Alright, we're out.
We're out. Come, friend.
I see ogres phasing in and out.
Yeah. Hey, there you are. You just phased back in for me.
Hey, hey.
Follow me.
Son of life
Oh,
was
Cho'Gall's back and he's giving a speech again.
Yeah, I know. Dude, shut up, Cho'Gall. We already beat you.
Oblivion looms. It calls.
Hopefully
Turn you back for 1 second and he returns.
Mm-hmm. He's like, huh, enjoy your victory. Just hops back up there. Anyway, as I was saying.
Let me clear my throat. So as I was saying, Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I wish I could remember what I was saying, but no, it's completely escaped me. I'm gonna look back on this episode and be like,
Oh,
what was I
yeah.
saying? And Cho'Gall distracted me.
You were saying something about, like, Oblivion, and I said about, like, how I played Oblivion wrong the first time.
Oh,
and-
I was just gonna say, like, I think besides, like, Morrowind, yeah, the main quest lines in those games have tended to be kind of weak. Like,
Oh, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
Oblivion,
okay.
like, because they have the whole scaling, level scaling thing, I think, came in from Oblivion onwards.
Mhm.
Where, like, the higher level you are, the chance that you encounter more powerful enemies increases.
Mhm.
So if you just, like, charge through the main quest at the start of the game without leveling up at all, you'll probably, like, get through most of the game where the most common enemy you'll fight in Oblivion will be, like, scamps
Yeah.
and really, really weak Dremora.
Mhm.
And it is actually counterproductive to finish the main quest line in Oblivion. It's actually best to get pretty far into it, but then stop before like the final chapter,
Mhm.
because as you play through the main quest line, more Oblivion gates open across the map.
Mhm.
And these Oblivion gates, once you remove the sigil stone from within them,
Mhm.
they close down. And if you complete the main quest, they all close.
Mhm.
So it's like there's a finite number of Oblivion portals to go through.
Mhm.
So it's actually best to leave them open if you want to farm some resources from inside the Oblivion realm.
It's a game that honestly I've wanted to go back and like check it out again.
Mm.
I would like to, download it, maybe get like a little graphical mod for it.
Yeah,
And then-
there's a really good, I think there's a face mod that fixes the hilarious Oblivion faces.
Well, isn't there a mod that someone made? It was called like Sky Oblivion or something, where they took like all the Skyrim models, like all the Skyrim buildings and custom made stuff, and they remade. Or they just took Oblivion, just remade it, like, and just update it with all like the Skyrim stuff.
I think you're getting confused with Skywind, which there was Morrow Oblivion, which was I think their original project to recreate Morrowind with the Oblivion engine, but I don't think that happened, and now they're trying to recreate Morrowind with the Skyrim engine. I hope they can get it finished before the next Elder Scrolls game comes out.
That'd be cool. Yeah. I was just thinking, like, you know, my original question was, you know, do you think that Skyrim will do as well as, or, well, not Skyrim, the next Elder Scrolls game will do as well as Skyrim. Skyrim just had this, like, really kind of cool allure to it. Like, you know, because I wasn't, like, a huge fan of, like, the Elder Scrolls, but the premise of Skyrim was pretty cool to me. You know, you're, like, some dude, like, up in this, like, snowy north, and you're fighting dragons and shit. So it kind of has this, like, appeal in terms of its story and visuals and stuff.
People do like Norse stuff.
Yeah, and so it's like, if they, I don't know exactly what they would do, but if they did, like, oh, here's, you know, Valenwood. It's like, okay.
Well, Valenwood is massive, meant to be like massive trees, huge trees and swamps and jungle. So they could make something interesting out of that. If they did, like, Somerset Isles, it's the Isles of Magic. If they did elsewhere, it would be very tropical. If they did, I would actually like Hammerfall. I would like a sort of desert, I'd hope they'd make it feel very dangerous in Hammerfall with all the cities being around the edge of the desert.
I want Valenwood.
You want Valenwood?
I do.
You don't want Black Marsh?
No. I don't want no dumb Argonian land.
I'd like to see one of the other continents for a change. That would be nice as well. There are other continents in the Elder Scrolls universe.
Oh yeah, I know. I know some things. All right.
Speak with Chief Spirit Horn. Okay, well, that's a journey for another day.
That's a journey for another day. We're going to wrap it up here because you've been streaming. So I know you're probably tired of talking shit.
My throat's going out. It's dying. We'll sit here in this cozy cave with these meat hooks.
Yeah. Don't worry, I've got plenty of extra meat in my inventory.
I can't reach it.
From that letter earlier.
I want my meat.
No. Well, can't we have some meat? Alright. Well, thank you everybody for watching. We're going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to our big discussion about Skyrim and other various games that...
Other video games that aren't World of Warcraft.
That aren't World of Warcraft, so no one cares about them, obviously. Stop jumping. Stop it. You're not going to reach it, so stop.
Oh, okay.
Alright. You have anything to conclude on, Mookluck?
I don't think so. We're trying to avoid talking about Legion spoilers, because I know some of you don't like
Woody
us
dies.
talking about... Who dies? Woody dies.
Woody dies.
Snape kills...
Snoop kills Dumbledore.
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Yeah.
So we're trying to talk about other things in the meantime. We've got a long time until Legion launches. But you know, I'll be looking over the comments. I'll think about some subjects we can discuss in future. Maybe if we have a guest on, we can have someone who can maybe debate with us about some of the features in World of Warcraft. That would be pretty fun.
We gotta bring Nobble back on. People want to see me and Nobble do a lore off.
Okay.
You could
Actually, it would be nice to talk to Nobble because of the Chronicle.
Yeah. We could talk about the Chronicle. You should get the Chronicle, and we can talk about the Chronicle, baby.
Yeah, I should get the Chronicle, I suppose.
Read that thing.
Alright.
Alright,
That's
friends.
my closing thoughts.
Alright, I don't really have any closing thoughts other than thanks for watching, and, of course, the greatest adventure is what lies ahead.
Now give me my meat.
No.
Give me.
Alright, we're done. Bah. Shut up.